Do you know exactly what is happening with the third member of Sunlight Sisters? Who is she? Where she is coming from? Who is her child? What about Zoey? And how will she make a surprising return in the sequel? I know you have so many questions, and what if I tell you that she is the reason behind the entire downfall of the Sunlight Sisters? Yes, I've found not one, not two, but five shocking revelations about her real identity, her child, the future, her actions, and yes, the reality is really dark. With that said, I'm your host Aryan, and this video is about to solve everything revolving around a woman, a demon hunter who suddenly got disappeared and is now about to return really soon. So you hit that like button if you are waiting to learn more about her, and here is a shocking reality. So, K-pop Demon Hunters is full of secret theories, deaths, and dark stories, right? One of the darkest one revolves around the parents of Rumi, who is getting killed by Celine. Yes, you have to note that Celine is gonna play a key role during the whole video because the fate of the third member of Sunlight Sisters is directly connected to their leader, who is none other than your Celine. Now, people are going crazy all around to make speculations for the third member, and what makes her even more suspicious is the fact that the movie is not even mentioning her name at all. To me, it looks like a well-planned storyline where directors are keeping the name and the reality of this character a secret because they are planning to bring a darker storyline in the future. But we now know that Celine was going to kill the father of Rumi but ended up killing the mom of Rumi as well, and it was all an accident. In my theory, it's highly possible that the Sunlight Sisters were supposed to save the world, but Rumi's mom was bringing a huge weakness into the group by attaching herself to a demon. As soon as Celine came to know about it, she took the actions, and what if the moment when Rumi's mom was about to die, the third member of the Sunlight Sister came over there and got horrified from the view. Chances are high that she saw the whole terrifying actions where Rumi's mom, her own friend, was dying in the arms of her another friend, and maybe this was the exact moment where she felt like collapsing and surrendered the weapons. If this is the case and if she really surrendered the weapons, then maybe we can talk about two possibilities. Number one, she got defeated by the demons because she was so horrified by the act that she was clearly not in the state of fighting anymore. Or maybe she surrendered her duty as a demon hunter and decided to take few steps back rather than trying to find the real reason behind the death of Rumi's mom. If that's the case, then it means that she is still alive and she is living somewhere around the corner of the overall storyline, and maybe that's the exact reason why Celine was left all alone with her guilt and a huge responsibility of Rumi at such a younger age. It also opens a new door for next point, for which most of you are already going wild on the internet. And yes, I know what you mean. Yes, it's possible. It's really possible, and especially after the previous point. Let's take few steps back and explore the beginning of the new life of your mysterious women. Imagine this. Three girls coming together, forming a girl group of idols, becoming a hunter, fighting demons, and then, out of nowhere, a horrifying night took the life of one of their key members by her own friend. Now, she got terrified and left the girls group. She even left the country and went to the foreign lands. Leave it there and let's come to the Huntrix. Three girls forming a group, Celine is the mentor and they are fighting demons. Rumi is also fighting her inner demons. Mira has her own past, but what about Zoey? Both Rumi and Mira are having their own styles, but Zoey is having a style which is highly inspired by the third Sunlight Sister. Is it a coincidence? I guess not. If you'll connect the points, then what if the third sister went to America where she got married and gave a birth to Zoey? How can I say this? It's simple yet complex. I'm calling Zoey as a daughter of the third Sunlight Sister because the unnamed women left the girl group, finished everything that she had with Celine, and now she was left with her powers of a demon hunter. The only way of Zoey getting these powers is to either get born by a hunter itself or get a full training. Since he was studying in the foreign land, we can say that there was no need of a hunter in America. And that's when we suppose that demons were not able to cross the boundaries of Korea due to the generations of the hunters. So it's useless to think that Zoey got any type of training. So Is she getting born by a hunter itself? If yes, then who? Rumi's mom is dead and Celine is here. Who is left? Your third Sunlight sister. That's why we can say that Zoey can be the daughter of the third Sunlight sister, and it's normal to get inspired by her own mother for stylings, hairs, and much more. Yes, Celine is also playing a key role for Zoey, we cannot deny it, but practically the third member is the only one who can really give the powers to Zoey since birth. Yes, it's not over because darkness is still here. So let's continue the path of your Sunlight sisters. If you wanna have a different look other than being the mom of Zoey, then yes, this point is gonna prove everything to you. Take few steps back and let's get back to the point where I was mentioning about the revelation of the death of Rumi's mom to the third Sunlight member. Now, what if I twist the accents of this mysterious woman a little bit and let's imagine about the counter argument between Celine and the third member. Celine is not a villain and I've made a whole video about it, uncovering the twisted fate of this character. Link is pinned in the comment below, but yes, Celine is not a villain but she accidentally killed the parents of Rumi. What if rather than giving a surrender of everything, the third member actually tried to explain to Celine that Rumi can be a different version of her mom and not a mistake. We all know how Celine has built a single perspective that talks about killing the demons without thinking twice. So chances are high that when she might be having the infant Rumi in her hands and was starting to teach the same lessons to Rumi, the third member might have made some arguments against Celine to explain her exactly why they should try to teach Rumi a different lesson rather than filling a baby with hate against demons. Yes, we know how Celine is a woman who herself was under the storm of guilt, regrets, and the strong base of hating on demons since her younger days. So it's obvious that a fight might have occurred between her and the third sister, which ultimately took the life of the third sister as well. Or maybe it broke the entire foundation of the bond between the remaining two characters and hence she decided to leave rather than standing for herself or protecting Rumi from the pressure of Celine. Yes, the third member can be a rebel inside the Sunlight sisters. This is where everything gets even more darker because look at the images of the sisters. At first, you might miss it, but have a closer look and you'll notice something really suspicious. Yes, I'm talking about the styling of Rumi's mom and Celine, and then look at the third member. Suspicious, no? Why would the same person will decide to wear a whole opposite color of what the other two members are wearing? She is not the captain because it's Celine. And the fact how she is repeating it in almost every other dress is what's making me curious to ask you one question. Do you think she is behind the chaos and the downfall of the sisters? To me, it seems yes. When Celine is wearing a blue top and white pants with the mom of Rumi, the third member is wearing whole opposite. Almost every other member of this group is sharing the same image, which all hints at a possible betrayal by the third sister. And maybe we are blaming Celine for no reasons at all. And yes, it can be a third member who was making a chaos and the life of Rumi's mom got sacrificed in the crossfire. So yes, if she is a negative character, then of course she might return in the sequel. And if that happens, then I swear to God I myself am not ready to watch the story. First of all, she'll bring so many emotional challenges for Rumi by manipulating her using the memories of Rumi's mom. She can even turn the whole Huntrix against Celine and can even take the life of a character who herself was filled with guilt and mistakes. Secondly, if she is also the mom of Zoey, then she can do the same thing that the demon father did in Sunlight Sisters. Yes, breaking the bonds by being a darker character and connecting herself to Zoey to break the Huntrix. However, on the whole different angle, she can also be a nice character if she is not a rebel and if my theory of her betrayal is wrong. So in this case, she can come up with a positive angle and unlike Celine, she can be the next mentor of the Huntrix to guide them and teach them that not every demon is bad. And maybe she can also help your Rumi and group in finding a proper balance between the lives of being a hunter and a normal person. Possibilities are endless, and I mean, these are my theories which sounds really solid to me at least. because I'm almost touching every other angle, starting from the early days of Celine to the revelations of Rumi's mom and even the choices of the third sister. Now, I wanna ask you one thing. Do you think she is the mom of Zoe? And did she really betray the Sunlight sisters? Let's talk about this in the comments below, and you should hit that subscribe button already, as I bring you the best theories from your favorite movies. I'm yours Aryan, thanks for watching, stay safe, peace.